places you want to go. And it's just, the rule of thumb is I could, but that's not what we're doing. Oh, really? No, we do it if we're out on the trail and stuff. Usually, you don't want to do anything to get you scared. Just wait, just back. There you go. And heels down. See how he slows down? When you do that? Yeah, so when you lean forward like that, and you have your heels back and your weight forward, it makes momentum of the horse move fast. Okay. So, don't say whoa. Now hang on to both those reins with your hands. Okay. Whoa means one thing, it means stop. Okay. Say whoa and you sound like you're a little nervous and stuff. You're saying stop, I don't know. Stop, I don't know. Yeah. And he needs to know from you that you know you want him to stop. Okay. So you use what we call a command voice. Okay. And you say whoa. Keep yourself straight up in the saddle and your heels down. You say whoa and you take in on both reins evenly. Okay. As hard as you have to make him stop. Then when he stops, then you release the pressure off of his mouth. Okay. Okay? Okay. Try it again. So hang on to the reins more than just one finger. Yeah. There you go. Like that? Yeah. Whoa. You're not begging him to whoa. Okay. See how he's less animated now that he's got these light shoes on, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
He's still doing exactly the same gait, just less animated.
Yeah, he's going to be conserving a lot of energy doing that.
Huh?
He's going to conserve a lot of energy doing that.
He didn't start off having a lot of energy, but I kind of got after him to pick it up and stop being such a lazy Joe. You know, I never had to put spurs to him or anything.
Mm-hmm.
When he's in that super relaxed state and his head's just bobbing up and down really, really good, but he doesn't show anything else very good then, other than he's got this great loose head nod, which we'll show here in the video. But by making him pick up a little bit and keeping him collected, it also shows that he's got a great back end. And that's something that's very valuable in this breed. Leo, get off the road! Get up here! Leo! Come on over, Jason. 20 years ago, we used to have an opportunity horse, and this is his second time on this horse, and his second time riding in 20 years. So he tells me that he was average rider, just your average novice. So go ahead and ride him out, my friend. Have fun with him. See, I had him a little more pumped. He's more relaxed with Jason on his back. Beautiful balance, huh? Beautiful balance and timing. And reach. He's doing a flat walk there with about 3 feet of overstride. You can see what a kind horse he is. He just takes care of his rider. He rides, this horse goes to the level that the rider is. And that's what makes him so great. You can put anything from a little kid on him to somebody who's never been on a horse on him, and you can trust that he's going to take good care of him and he's going to make his owner look proud. There you can see he's getting a little swingy. You got to kind of hold in on those reins. It's fall, and when he's got these lighter shoes on now, so he wants to swing a little harder. So if you collect up the reins a little bit when you move him out like that, he'll tend to stay square and smooth for you better. If he's not going smooth, just take in on the reins. You can still keep some speed on him, but just gather the reins in, because that's how you collect him. Right there, he's doing about 4 feet of overstride. And there is at least a hint of a head nod there, so he's not completely swingy, but he's a little out of square there when he's picking up the speed. Just got his new light shoes on here a couple days ago, so he has not adjusted to taking off a couple pounds of weight off his feet. I always feel like if you know, of course you want to do a good presentation with a video that you make to sell a horse, but you also want to show the horse really for what he is. And you can see he's got more high marks than the vast majority of the horses that you'll see for sale out there. The quality of his gait and conformation and behavior are all ranking in the top marks. He's just a pleasure trail horse. You can just ride him. He's spook-proof on the road, and dogs, motorcycles, big noisy clanking fast trucks, little kids on bikes, you name it. He's cool with it. Sit back in the saddle, Jason. Whoops. You get your feet, your weight over the center, and he'll stay square better for you. He's just such a nice, docile, sweet-tempered, well-mannered horse. And, you know, being a 9-year-old gelding, they're that way pretty much every time. It's fall right now, and it does seem like in the spring and the fall, horses do have a tendency to be a little bit more...
Whoa!
Got to pull in on the reins just a little bit there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And he's even parked out well for a moment. He hasn't put his ears up once today since we started, I swear. And that's not normally in his demeanor, but it's the way he is today. I don't know why. Usually I got a headache or not in the mood to have his picture taken or something. I don't know. He's wearing a Wonderbit and just a flat seat English saddle, which is what I prefer to ride in, so that's what he gets ridden in. But he rides Western too. He does not know how to neck rein though. And I never really finished a good show park on him because he hasn't been a show horse. He was a breeding stallion first, and he's been a pleasure riding gelding since. So that's who Mojo is, and isn't he a good boy? That's pretty.
Back. Back. Back.
He backs. You just got to give him a second.
Back. Back. Good boy. Boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Oh, he's parked out.
Yep.
You can see Mojo is just very high strung, very intolerant. He's falling asleep while we're doing this shit to him. Put your ears up for the camera. Hello. Oh, you are
He'd be
too
fun
cute.
to do the costume rides with.